Hi, this is my presentation over my time studying abroad in Costa Rica. So this is a photo of me like a day in at the university, University Veritas, and I enjoyed it. The classes I thought were really engaging, and it was super cool because there's this like mango tree in the middle of like the like sitting area, and it was cool because like the custodians would be like working on it, and you could ask them for mango, and they just like pluck one down and give it to you. I thought it was super cool. So this is a photo of me and me, my mom, and my uncle at La Paz waterfall. Um, it was super nice because they were able to go down there with me, and we got to hang out for a couple days, which was not only fun for them and me, but it was nice for my mom because she wasn't completely sure about studying abroad. So it was nice for her to see the host mom, see the house I was going to be staying at, and know that it was going to be okay. This is a photo of me on one of the excursions that they offered in Costa Rica. This was at the San Luis Adventure Park, which I really enjoyed. It was my first time ziplining, so I wasn't sure how I was going to be, but I ended up really liking it. And so this is the also excursions. This is the previous day. It's the Poas volcano, which it was cool because you could see like smoke coming off of it and stuff. That was nice. And then this was the not an excursion. This was the children's museum that we went to for one of our class assignments. And my group in particular was focused on the image here, which is an explanation of the history of the banana trade. So kind of like where it was actually originated from, and then its journey to Costa Rica, the in South America, and how it influenced the economy of Costa Rica and became kind of a staple. This was also at the Children's Museum. They had like an art gallery, like a prison museum. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to check out the prison museum, but I did get to check out this art gallery, which this one in particular, I probably could have taken a better photo at the time, but it said like two different things depending on the angle you looked at it. And not pictured, which my favorite art piece was, was this it was like these like paper, like it was like a paper it was like a like a paper person and like different poses in like a circle, and there's this like strobe effect which gave it like the illusion of the guy like moving, which I thought was really cool. This photo is of like a traditional Costa Rican meal or tican meal with, that I would have for dinner in Costa Rica. So they got beans, rice, plantains, and then some kind of meat. But I would say this picture I thought was interesting because it was of like an egg fry. It was of egg fried broccoli for one meal, which I thought tasted pretty good. Not only that, but in like the mornings, it would sometimes be like similar to this. It would be like ham and rice with like orange juice, which was pretty good. Um, and speaking of breakfast, like day to day, like woke up, had breakfast. I actually walked to the university because it was only like 10 minutes away, which on sorry, it was uphill a little bit, but it wasn't like that bad of a walk going through it. So and then I'd go to my classes. I'd have lunch at either the little cafeteria they had there, or sometimes there's like French cafe that sold sandwiches that were really good. Or I'd go to this like strip mall thing, had some restaurants there that offered Tican food and even Chinese food, which was interesting. So that was good. This is of the Starbucks coffee plantation that I went to. Um, it's interesting because I went to actually two different coffee plantations, the Dhaka plantation And the Starbucks one, the DACA one, was different from the Starbucks one because they had like beans like spread out on the ground to like dry them, and they offered you like as sorry you could like rake the beans, and they said like stepping on it was fine because it still would help out the drying process. So I thought that was fun, and I thought both times I did the visited plantations and did the tour, I thought they did a good, both offered similar information about the coffee process, like picking it, drying the beans. They have like these little boxes they would take to the machine and dump the beans that they picked. So I enjoyed that. Although I preferred the DACA plantation because I thought it was more authentic versus the Starbucks one, which was like a little bit glamorized for tourists and offered Starbucks is like a more globalized plantation. That's This is my the rest of my family that later got to visit. This photo specifically is at Isla Tortuga, which was cool because you had to take a boat over there, and it wasn't like mainland Costa Rica. So the one wearing shades is my dad, and the the one in the I would say then there's my sister Kate, and then finally my older sister Kate, and then my younger brother Max. And so it was nice to have them there. Got to see kind of what it was like there, what my experience at Costa Rica had been. And so finally, this is Cafeoteca, which was one of the last places I wanted to visit because another student who had studied abroad had recommended it to me, and I wanted to check it out for myself. It was like a breakfast cafe place that I really enjoyed. I got an espresso and the double bagel, which was good. It was like one of the bagels had egg, cheese, and bacon bits in it, and the other one had this like really nice cream cheese with like a fruit puree. And yeah, it was. Um, while the food was good, it was interesting like sitting there being like, dang, my time is up. This is gonna be something I'm gonna be telling my kids about. It'll be a great conversation starter, but also it really helped me become a more global citizen, a more well-rounded individual. And honestly, if I could, I would definitely go there again, invite friends, and try to do more things that I didn't get to do while I was there. So yeah, that was my time in Costa Rica. Thank you for your time.